Hey everyone!
Hello!
We are on! Welcome to the show. I'm 16, and this is Monty.
And this is What the Hack?
What the Hack? Welcome to What the Hack,
our weekly show.
Episode 2, and we are talking about Facebook engagement hacks today. So we're just gonna give you guys a bit here to get the notification.
But guess what? I just got my notification on my new iPhone watch.
Watch.
My Apple Watch. Look at my new Apple Watch.
Someone got an Apple
but
Watch
it's connected
for
to
Christmas.
my iPhone. Yeah, it's
Yes.
connected. So I just got a vibration, and it just told me that yes, indeed,
You are on.
We're on.
Yeah,
So-
isn't that cool? Isn't that nifty? You guys, Merry Christmas! What did you guys get for Christmas? Tell us. How was your Christmas celebration? Where were you? What did you do? What you get? So exciting. We had a very, very wonderful Christmas celebration
Yes.
with a family.
And it was warm.
It's warm. We're here in Manila right now, Manila, Philippines, and we're celebrating like it's summertime.
It feels like summertime.
Yeah, and we had a lot of food, opened some really cool gifts.
Oh my gosh, lots of food.
Yeah, so that's how we celebrate in here. So you guys, thank you for tuning in. Hey Alan, hey Kasha.
But we've got more gifts for them because these are gifts, right? Aren't our hacks kind of like our gifts
these
from
are
us to
our
you?
gifts to you. These are our holiday gifts to you in the form of hacks. So you guys, thank you. If you're tuned in with us right now, do share the links. The link to this broadcast to anyone who you feel like could need this hack or these hacks. We'd like to welcome you. Roxanne is in. Good morning, 16 and Monty.
Yeah,
Thank
it is
you.
in our fan page. So you're watching this from our brand new fan page, influencer exclusive. And that fan page was designed to be kind of the central hub of us sharing content and tips and social media strategies, tips about having for your online business. And that's really what this show is all about, for us to give you quick tips every single week around this same time. We're in different time zones because this is global. We've got a lot of people from different countries.
Yeah, so we really the purpose of this show is to help you guys. This is dedicated to people who are just starting their online businesses, leveraging social media to promote their products or their services, whatever they may be. So if you're on day one of your business or week one or month one, you're just starting, you're trying to figure out how you can use social media to help your business scale globally, then we're here to help you out with hacks. Ooh!
And there's so much changing too. I mean, we're in year 10 or 20 or whatever it is, and we learn new stuff almost every day.
Yeah.
And that's really why you want to tune in every single week to us and connect with us, especially our online community, Influencer Pro, because that is growing by leaps and bounds. That is our free training group. If you're not a member of our Influencer Pro free social media training group, please become please request access.
Yeah.
And we'll add you right away to that group, because there's an entire library of content that's there available to you that's free. That's to help you build your business.
Hello to our viewers. Denise, good morning, good evening.
And Mayanne.
Evening your time there. Mayanne, hey. Geraldine, good morning.
Hi, Geraldine. Hi,
Cheney
Cheney.
is tuned in. Thanks for tuning in, you guys. Happy second episode, Cheney says. Thank you, Cheney. How was your Christmas, you guys? Let us know. Okay, so while you type that in, I am a perpetual master student. Denise, that's wonderful.
So am I, Denise. So join the club. Exactly. We're all students. And that really is those people that really have the mindset that they always want to learn, and they enjoy learning, because social media is not a static target. It's always moving. It's always evolving. It's always changing. And that's great to have that attitude. I love that.
Hey, Simon. Good morning, man. Merry Christmas to you. So, guys, you might have already seen the title of this broadcast. This is episode 2, 4 quick tips for Facebook engagement, to increase Facebook engagement. So the problem here is, if you have been on Facebook for a while. You know, just using the platform, just getting in touch with your friends and your family, not even using it for a business or to promote any kind of product, you might have noticed that your engagement has gone down. Like, there's just much less people liking or commenting on your posts, seeing your videos,
Yep.
and you're just seeing the same people over and over again on your newsfeed, and it's like you're in a small bubble and not a lot of people are seeing what you're putting out there. And you're not the only one. If you've noticed that, you're not the only one who's noticed that. We've noticed it too.
Absolutely.
Right?
We all have noticed it.
Yeah, so this past year, something big has changed. The algorithm has changed on Facebook. But what we're here to do right now is give you 4 quick hacks that you can do today, and not just today. You can do this on a daily basis so that you can increase engagement on your posts. I'm gonna give you
The first one?
the first
Oh,
the
how
first
cool.
two. Yeah,
The
why
first
don't you give
two.
the first two?
Okay, the first
Yeah.
two. I'm going to give you the first 2 tips, hacks, suggestions, ideas, strategies here for this episode. The first one is about birthdays. Birthdays, that important time of the year when you should be connecting and reaching out and saying happy birthday, sharing a greeting on someone's wall, maybe making a comment,
I
connecting
love
with someone.
that. I love
so-
that because Facebook makes it easy for you, doesn't it?
They absolutely make it easy. And so what they do each day is they notify you who that's connected to you has a birthday.
Yeah.
And guess what? What's cool about that is that if you use that as a tool to connect with somebody that maybe you've not connected with for almost maybe for that entire year, Facebook recognizes that. So if you share a birthday greeting on their wall, don't just send them some private message. Share something on their wall if you can. If there's limited access, go ahead and do a private message, but connect with them. Facebook's analytics, their algorithm will pick up on that and say, oh, guess what? These two are connecting again. So then they're going to start to share that person's their posts in your
Content, yeah.
feed and vice versa. So make sure that you use the birthday tool as a way to connect with people you've not connected and to tell Facebook, hey, I'm connecting with people that I haven't connected to in a while, and they're going to say, guess what? You're now a more valuable member of our community.
I love that tip. The beauty of that is that Facebook doesn't discriminate.
Nope.
Like, they don't just show you, oh, it's so-and-so's birthday just because you connect all the time. They show you everyone who has a birthday today, regardless of whether or
Yep.
not you've connected in the last 5 years. So
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, if anything, that serves as a reminder, right, for you, like a birthday greeting reminder. So
And
use
it
that feature.
works really well.
Yeah, it's very efficient. I just greeted some people today. I think I greeted like maybe 20.
Did you really?
Yeah, 20 of them that I didn't even remember. Like, oh yeah, I remember, we're friends.
Hey, yeah. So now that you've put this, made this official record, now everybody that's watching this is going to expect a birthday greeting from you because
you know, like, who even remembers the birthdays of like 4,000 people that you're connected to?
Well, you
right?
can, but Facebook's going to feed that information to you every day.
Yes,
So
that's why
no
it's-
excuses now.
It's so efficient.
All right.
It's so efficient. So you guys, I have 4,200 people on my friends list, and it's impossible to keep track of their birthdays like on my own manually. It's a great tool to have just to reconnect and for engagement. So love that tip. What's your next one?
Second tip. Okay, second hack. Here we go. Engagement. How to increase engagement on your posts. This is something that we've been watching here in the last few weeks. We've been reading about, there's a lot of end of year social media studies that kind of come to conclusions where we get data for the year of 2018. And one of the interesting points of data, and we'll share a lot more in the future, is that guess how many characters that you can put in an actual post on your wall? What's the number? Do you know? You know the number.
What, the maximum?
The maximum number of characters that you can use in a caption on a post.
62,000.
62,000 characters, but it's not a good idea to do 62. I can't even say it. That's
62,000.
62,000 characters in a post. The studies that we've been reading has been giving us the average number of characters that you can use to maximize engagement of a product post, a recruiting post, or other types of posts on your wall.
The sweet spot.
That's the word I was looking for. The sweet spot is actually around 50 characters. 40 to 60 is the range, so that middle sweet spot is 50 characters. And that really is only a sentence or two. Think about that compared to all these long lists, all these long captions where people put these long lists and all the benefits and features of getting involved with them in their online business or purchasing this product. If you have that much information you want to share, they're telling us make multiple posts.
Yeah, or put it on a broadcast. That's why video is the king right now. So video, whether it's a live broadcast or a recorded video, allows you to give out a lot of information because it's a video. So in a 2 to 3 minute video, you can give tons of information so that you don't need to put that in a caption. All you need to do is put a one-liner there and say, I'm going to change my whatever. If you're promoting a skincare product, I'm going to change my skincare routine forever. That's below 50 characters.
Boom.
Right? If it's a service, oh my God, this has changed my life. Everyone should know about this. And then post your video or post your poster or whatever it is.
Exactly. So we're just talking about static posts. Maybe next week we should talk about videos.
Yeah. You know what, guys? Actually, now that you mentioned that, if there is anything we can help you with, like requests for hacks, just comment down below and we'll try our best to give you hacks for whatever concerns you have. So I love that hack. Around the 50 character range, that's the sweet spot because people have very short attention spans.
Very short.
Very short attention spans. Most of them, I like to read. That's me. I like to read, but not a lot of people like to read, especially when they're scrolling through
because
their
they're doing this
very,
all day
very
long,
fast.
right? Think about your own behavior and relate that to the post, right?
Yeah, so 50 characters is the sweet spot. If you want them engaging more in your posts, just do a video and like a one-liner in the caption that inspires curiosity, engagement, and more intrigue into your post. So that's hack number 2. I'm gonna give you guys hack number 3, but I want to say hello to Maud. Hi, Monty16, listening while driving. Hey, Maud, drive safe.
Don't crash, please, Maud. We need you in our community. Please don't do that. Oh, and for replay users or viewers.
Replays.
Yeah, hi, replay viewers. Tell us where you're viewing from, please. Share suggestions on things you'd like to hear about in the future, and tell us where you're from.
Yeah, Cheney says, and they don't have time to click the see more button. That's true, Cheney. So don't give them the additional work. Don't give them the additional clicking just to read all of your captions. So 50 characters is the sweet spot.
2 more hacks.
Hack number 3. If you don't know about this yet, there is a most recent setting on your newsfeed. Right now, when you scroll through your newsfeed on Facebook, it only shows you the content of people you engaged with on a regular basis. So these may be the same faces every single day and you're interacting with the same people every single day, and that really doesn't help increase your engagement count. So what you want to do is go to your settings on Android and iPhone or iOS that is laid out differently, your settings menu bar. Sometimes it's above, sometimes it's below, depending on what platform you're using. But go into the settings and look for feeds. If you're using Android, there's going to be an option in the settings that, and you're going to see feeds. And when you tap that, you're going to see most recent. If you are using iOS, you're going to see your settings, and then you tap see more, and then you're going to see most recent. And what that's going to do when you tap that, it's going to show you the content of everyone who has recently, like the latest people who have posted, whether or not you've engaged with them before. So it doesn't discriminate against, if you've not been engaging with this person for a year, it's not going to show you. No, it's not going to do that. It's going to show you the chronological order of the recent people who have posted like the latest content on Facebook. So that really helps you a lot to look at people who have you've not spoken to in a while, if they're the most recent who's posted. And what you want to do is just like their content, comment something nice, comment something genuine. Like, just don't put an emoji in there and be
right.
like try your best to be really interactive, engaging with them, and have a conversation back and forth. Inspire like a back and forth conversation in the comment section. Ask them stuff, comment real nice things on their content, because it's not enough that you put yourself out there. You also have to be present in your community's daily social media life. So you have to make sure that you're commenting on their posts. So that most recent feature or that most recent option is really, really helpful because it actually works the same way as birthday reminders, because it kind of gives you the new faces because it gives you the post in chronological order. So most recent though, this feature has to be done. It doesn't turn your newsfeed into the default most recent setting.
Right.
So you always have to do it every time you close your app. You have to do it again. Go into the settings again and tap most recent again, just to see the most recent post. And what I do really is in the morning, I go through the most recent posts and I comment on the first 20 people that I see that I haven't engaged with in a while. And then before I go to bed, I do that again. And actually, you know, I've been doing that for a while and I've seen a great difference. I'm seeing a lot more new faces, a lot more names that I don't usually see in my newsfeed, and they're seeing a lot more of my content because I see them liking my videos, I see them liking my photos, and they normally don't do that because we just don't see each other.
Right.
We don't see each other on social media, and this algorithm has made it so difficult, but that's a hack. A way to work around the algorithm is to make it easy for you to see them by clicking or tapping most recent. That's hack number 3.
Okay, before you do number 4, I have one more favor. Help us spread the word for those of you that are watching about the What the Hack show. And go ahead and make sure that in the comments you tag, because this is being broadcast from a public fan page, you can tag anyone in the comments and they will get the notification that we're broadcasting. So tag your team members in the comments, share the fan page, and share this broadcast if you find it helpful.
Yeah. So the 4th hack, this is kind of awesome. Facebook stories. So if you haven't made or done any Facebook stories or don't know what a Facebook story is, you might have noticed that on your newsfeed there is like a reel, like one bar here that shows different photos of your friends with videos in them. Those are the stories. Those are Facebook stories. And what a Facebook story is, it's basically short form content, whether video or photo, and they disappear after 24 hours.
Those
so
round
it's like
circles at the top.
Actually, right now, there's circles on Messenger. So when you go on your Messenger or your Facebook Messenger app, you see little circles on top. You see little circles on top. Those are stories. And when you're on your newsfeed, there are rectangular images on top. And these are your friends who have posted their stories for the day. So this is really just arranged into a series. They are a series of photos and videos that disappear after 24 hours. And they're called stories because they're arranged in a series. So you basically story tell in, like, if it's on Facebook, it's a 20-second video and that's it. And they disappear. So what I love about Facebook stories is that it reaches a lot more people than a post would. That's because the algorithms for Facebook stories is different. If you're the latest person who posted a story, it serves it to everyone in your friends list for as long as you're the latest person who posted a story on their network. So you're gonna notice that a lot more people will view it. A lot more people that you haven't engaged with will engage with you through a story because I'm gonna say this, there are 2 different people. Like, the people who see your post won't be the same people who see your stories. So you're gonna cover a lot more ground. And I like that because it's a lot more viewership, a lot more engagement. So if you want to engage, reach out to your audience, do a Facebook story. It's not just that though. Within a Facebook story, when you start making it today, just tinker around with it. If you haven't made one, you know, the only way you really can know how this works is to use it. Take videos. If you're shy and you're camera shy, you don't want to put yourself out there, don't sweat it because it disappears after 24 hours. So you don't even have to think about making mistakes and making it look perfect. Just do one and see how it works, see how people engage with you. Do one today, and talk about your personal life, talk about the holidays. It doesn't even have to be about product or business, but you're gonna find that when you do a story, you have stickers, different ways on how people can engage with you. You can do polls, you can ask questions to your audiences, and they can engage with you. There are a lot of buttons clickables to click upon so that they can they can engage with you. It's a lot of fun, you guys. So this is a great way for me to ask questions to my audience, gain some insight about what they're into, and what they're about, for me to know my audience a little bit more. So Facebook stories is good, but there's also a way for you to ask these questions on a Facebook post. So if we're in the realm now of asking your audience questions so that they engage with you and give you some answers, give you some recommendations, when you go on your Facebook wall and you try to post something, there are a lot of options on what kind of post exactly you can make. So you can ask for a recommendation, you can do a poll, you can ask a question, you can interact with your audience in different ways.
You can share your mood and your location and all those things.
Yeah, you can share your mood and your location, and people can react. People can give you their comments. People can give you their suggestions and recommendations. And so use these features. Tinker around with these different options, you guys, and ask your audience questions. That's hack number 4. Ask your audience questions. Gain more insight into what they're about using Facebook stories and the different Facebook post options that you can do. So those are the 4 different hacks. Just to review, what are they?
Birthday, and limit the number of characters to 50. Manage birthdays. Make sure you pay attention to birthdays and you share messages to connect, and keep your captions to around 40 to 60 characters to maximize engagement.
And then set your feed to most recent every now and then so that you can see who most recently posted in your network, regardless of whether or not you've engaged with them before. And then ask your audience questions using Facebook stories and the different Facebook post options. So you guys, I hope that can we have a hack show with regard to audience? Sure, Denise. Next for the next show, we're gonna consider and think about some hacks to help you get to know your audience more. Okay, guys. How do you set to most recent? Lois, you can watch the replay on this. It really depends on whether you use Android or iOS or iPhone. So you go into your settings to see the most recent option. Mel, watching from Marinduque. Thank you guys for tuning in. That was episode 2 of What the Hack. Thank you guys. We'll see you again next week. We did it. We'll see you again next week for the next social media hack. Bye, you guys. Love you. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Happy New Year.